It's 8 o'clock in the morning on the dot on this, the 6th day of September in the year of our Lord Steve the Cat 2023. And it is a dark and spooky Wednesday morning as I look out the window. It is dark and cloudy, which means the weather today is going to be awful. So if you hear me complaining about a headache, you know why. It's Wednesday, which means it's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game crowdfunding Kickstarter thingamajigs that are coming to an end, but you still have a chance to support. And we've got 2 conventions looking for a little love. And, you know, I'm always going to point out those. Anytime a convention or a game store is looking for a little love, I'm like, yeah, support these guys. We need more cons. Nothing really stands out this week. But let's take a look and see if there's anything that you think is worth your time. It's weird that the Kickstarter for this is coming to an end, considering they just announced it like 2 weeks ago. And normally with these guys, they were like, we'll Kickstarter something at the beginning of the year. We'll post something about it every frickin' day for like 6 months. But no, this one kind of came and went. This is the Free League Publishing Moria Through the Doors of Durin for the One Ring RPG. This can be both used in D&D 5e or the One Ring 2e, which they made, which uses the 5e OGL. 398 SEK is the most popular pledge for the PDF and the print version of the book. What is SEK in normal money? I don't know. Let's find out. SEK to US dollars. So 1 SEK equals 90 cents. So 398, according to the YouTube, 398 is 35.74. Okay, that's yeah. 398 Eastern European Swedish money is only 36 bucks plus shipping. That sounds way more reasonable than 398 bucks. So yeah, this is Moria, which, you know, who hasn't done a mega dungeon or a dungeon in their D&D world at least once called Moria? It is, you know, such an iconic location that we know very little about from the Lord of the Rings. So one wonders how much of this is from Tolkien's writings and how much of this is just they made shit up. And, you know, dwarf-themed mine. How hard could that be? It'll be interesting to see what it looks like. So, yeah. I don't know what, if anything, anybody from the Tolkien estate or any Tolkien researchers actually had to do with it. There's no mention of it. The mystery of Moria is always, you know, just sort of a classic thing. So it'd be interesting. I'd want to see it. You know, I don't know if I'd want to buy it, but I definitely want to see how much actual research was done. From Octopress Publishing, we have Tomb Punk RPG, the Mausoleum Edition. This is for a game called Tomb Punk. $55 is the most popular pledge for the PDF and the print version. You also get map, dice, coins, bookmarks, and more, but no stickers. Stickers! It's a rules-light tabletop role-playing game based loosely on Morkborg and Cyborg. It's about Tomb Punk, whatever that is. Okay. It's 2023. Almost 2024. I'm 57 years old, which means one of the few remaining members of the punk decade who are still alive are in their 60s or late 50s. Stop using our word. Come up with your own word. Let punk die. We have from Savage Worlds something called Odysseys and Overlords. Wouldn't you love it if we stopped using the ampersand? You know, the and symbol. This is a Savage World for Rubok. $10 is the most popular pledge for the PDF and a POD discount version of the book. I'm happy with that price. This is a take on the Odysseys and Overlords game from Aegis Studios, which is, of course, Greek and Roman mythology. We have Eyeless 1E, a grimdark Pyopunk role-playing game from Fablescape. This is an original system. $50 is the most popular pledge. You get a print version, PDF, character sheets, plus the PDF of the Quick Start. And this is a Biopunk Grim dark role-playing game where humans in a fantasy world have biomechanical prosthesis. And it's biopunk. It's 2023. It's almost 2024. I'm 57 years old. The few remaining members of the original punk decade are in their late 50s or early 60s. Stop using our word. There's no such thing as biopunk. Come up with your own damn word. From the always awesome Bloke Games, we have Greasers and Ghouls, a weird retro role-playing game for the 1960s. This is another Survive This game. $59 is the most popular pledge. It gives you the PDF and print version of the book. And it is a role-playing game about 1950s B horror films and just B films from the 1950s in general. So it's a 1950s take maybe on Dark Places and Demigods. You've got beatnik bikers, all-American kids, teen idols, 1950 tropes, and then you have to fight giant monsters like the radioactive insects and aliens and the Blob. Sounds fun. From MT Black Games, we have the Old Town Saga for 5th edition. This is $8 for the PDF. And it is a 570-page setting support with a 1st through 4th level adventure about a town that is being plagued by master criminals and other stuff. From Lone Wanderer Entertainment, we have Sageborn Creature Compendium 1.5 edition. This is for the Sagaborn 1.5 role-playing game. $6 gives you the PDF. And it's a fantasy role-playing game, D20 system. And, okay. From Homie and the Dude, we have Sky Zephyrs, vehicle combat supplement for D&D 5e. Because, 5th edition creators created a space-based game and for some reason didn't include vehicle combat. $25 for the PDF of the book and a month subscription to his home zine and more. It's 3-dimensional movement rules for 5e, specifically around airships. I was just thinking about 3-dimensional movement rules in role-playing games and if I should do something about it. 3-dimensional movement, like underwater combat and space combat, is hard because we don't think 3-dimensional. We think 2-dimensional, up, down, left, right. $25 seems a little pricey for what's, like 3 pages, but who knows? It'd be interesting to look at. It's definitely something that needs to be covered if people are going to be doing outer space battles or underwater battles. All right, now we get to the 2 conventions that are looking for support. We have Arcade Con for Daytona. This is in Daytona, Ohio, the weekend of November 3rd to 5th. $45 is the most popular pledge. It gets you an event badge and a few free goodies, and it helps support a convention in Daytona, Ohio. So if you look into Daytona, Ohio, and want a gaming convention, check this out. Link down below. And the second one, we have the River City Con in Louisville, Kentucky from January 12th to the 14th of 2024. $40 for the weekend badge. Gets you entrance to all 3 days. You help make sure the convention happens, and you get some free stuff. No stickers or t-shirts, but still. So if you live in Louisville, Kentucky and want to support a convention, River City Con could use your love. $40. Link down below. I will always post links for cons when I see them on a Kickstarter. You guys know that, because if there's one thing I'm going to support on a Kickstarter, it's FLGS is looking for money and support to stay open or get open, and conventions looking for support, because I still think people, need to game face-to-face. I know digital is the future, but I've played enough digital games to know we're not there yet. I was in a digital Discord Roll20 game last night that was about 3-4 hours long. In that 4 hours, there's maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes of actual play, and the rest of the time was just trying to get the computer to do what it's supposed to do. Arguing with Roll20 for 3 hours for simple things like, what is my character's armor class? Because Roll20 won't do the math. Yeah, the future might be digital, Skynet, but we ain't there yet. So please support a physical convention store if you have one, if you're lucky enough to have one. That's all the Kickstarters today. Nothing really stands out to me. I'm kind of interested in the 3-dimensional combat one, and I'm kind of interested in the other one. But other than that, yeah, the Bloat Games one looks fun. Stop calling product punk. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Help me hit 2,000 subs at the end of the year. We only need 500 more. Come on, guys. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me immensely. And if you're feeling generous, maybe consider supporting me. Links down below. Till next time, I'm going to say links down below one more time. Links down below. And talk to you later.